All right. It must be 7 o'clock because everybody just left the room, even the dog. Two children, the dog. It's just us chickens and Gerald. I almost made it. He was just like chirping earlier, so I don't know. He must know that 7 o'clock. Hello, I am Tamara of Tamara's Paper Trail. Welcome to my show. Give me a hidey ho. Let me know who I'm playing with tonight. How has it been a week already? I don't know where the time goes. It goes so fast, doesn't it? It's August. It's not just August. Hi, Trina. It's is it the 9th of August? Like, it's crazy. Hi, Melanie. I can't even believe it. I can't. I'm like, in 3 weeks, the kids are back in school. Pretty excited about that. And in September, I think Craig goes back to work too. So, hi, MJ. Hello. I'm glad you're here too. Are you going to craft with us tonight? Or are you just kind of hanging out and watching what's going on? We'll talk for a minute. Hi, Darlene. Yeah, I'm going to do the red. It's just like, checking out on Romper Room or whatever that show was, where it was I see Darlene and I see Melanie and I see Paulette. Hello, Paulette. I guess, Melanie, or does time just fly when you have no concept of time anymore? Honestly. Hi, Donna, Lucy, Tracy, bonjour. Bonjour, everyone. I hope you guys are playing along tonight. Totally understandable that not everybody submits every week, and that's quite all right. I'm quite happy to have everybody just watch along and check out the replays and make the cards as and when. But it's always nice to see what other people make with the same layout. What's going on here? Same with the same layout. I love seeing what everybody else comes up with. So yeah, if you get hi Diane, hi Joanne. Oh, hi Sherry. Excellent. Thanks for popping in, you guys. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. Have to watch it through, then make it. When I try to craft with you, it was not pleasant. Okay, fair enough. Well, okay, that's fine, MJ. For a few weeks and sometimes I do kind of show the card first so you know where I'm going. But I'm with you. I don't know how you guys do it. I couldn't do what you guys do. I can't just say, okay, here's my paper, not knowing where I'm going with it, because that really dictates what papers I use and so on and so forth. So I tip my hat to you guys. Like, you guys say you tip your hat to me to be able to do this and to just put these things together every week, but I can't do what you do. I can't craft at other people's homes. I can't go on retreats. I got to be in my little zone. So good on you. So play along if you can. Little okay. What you want to know? 7:02. Okay, we got time to chat, right? To start chickens. Hi, Pat. Thanks for popping in. All right, so it's Monday, and anybody who's been watching for the last 8, 9, 10 weeks knows what Monday is. Aside from Mystery Card Monday, what do I do on Mondays? Who knows? Who knows? Shout it out. Don't be shy. And because there's a 30-second delay, I'll just tell you because I can't wait for you to respond. Yes, Mondays I weigh in with Jenny Craig. How long have I been on it? I don't even know anymore. 8, 9, 10 weeks. That's okay, Nikki. Cut it with me. I'm going to ramble for a minute. I've been on it for a while. I don't even know when I did weigh in, Darlene. I did. And what did I say last week, people? What did I say was going to happen last week? And I tell you, I crushed it, ladies. So last week, she said I had gained a half a pound, and I called BS on that. I'm like, I didn't. I mean, maybe I was retaining, but there's no way that I gained half a pound of fat. So anyway, this week, like I said, there is no way I would be going in this week and losing any less than 3 pounds. So I am happy to report this week's update. I lost 3.6 pounds. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I am now down into the single digits. I started at 231 and I am now 209. So I have lost 21 and a half pounds. Very excited indeed. I'm 1.5 pounds away from saying I have lost 10% of my body weight. And what makes me the happiest is that I am now pre-COVID weight. So I gained 20 to 25. I don't know because I was in denial and wouldn't weigh myself before. But I'm down to 21 pounds and I gained between 20 and 25. So yes, shout out to Tamara. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Gerald. I am starving to death. Yes, I am. It is a starvation diet. Let's just call it what it is. But yay me. Woo! Woo! All right. Anyway, thanks you guys. I knew you'd have me. I knew it. That's my girls. So I was in a very good mood today, and when I'm in a good mood, I craft easily, which is great. So tonight's layout came together very quickly. So thanks everyone. Thank you. 7:05. Let's just start going. We're going to start cutting some paper. So bring in, let's see where we're at here. We need, let's flip our little switchy. Don't forget to check out and see if you can find Yoda tonight. I don't know if you'll be able to find him, but every now and then we'll have a little spot for Yoda where he's hiding. All right. So tonight we're making 2 cards with all of this stuff. Okay, so first we're going to need our 2 card bases, 8.5 by 5.5, and we're going to fold them in half. So we got 2 of those ready. I have my embellishments and my ribbon. Normally, you guys know I usually try to make 3 or 4 or 5 cards using this layout to make sure that it doesn't suck. Today I only did 1. It's been an insane day. I have been running since I got up at 8 o'clock because I was awake half the night. So I'm ready to fall down. So if I'm wound a little tight, it's just because if I stop moving, I'm going to pass out. Anyway, so I've only made 1 design with tonight's layout, but I think it's a good one. So let's keep going. We've got our designer paper strip, which is 2.5 inches wide by 12 inches long. And this one, I almost changed my mind, but I'm glad I persevered. When I first started playing with this paper, I went, oh, this doesn't work with this layout, but it does. Okay. Don't give up too easily. So I've used both sides of this paper tonight, and you'll see how I do that. But that is 2.5 by 12. Then we have some layers. And again, I've told you guys before that the key to how these are going to come together is really in the layers, because we're going to cut this designer paper to match these little layers. So we've got 4 layers. If you've cut them, oh my goodness, what's going on here? I'm totally out of, I don't know where's the camera? Where am I? I don't know. Everything's crooked. There we go. Okay, so I've got a bunch of layers here, and so if you want to take a screenshot of that nice and close, 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, 2 3/4 by 3 1/4, 2 by 4 1/4, and 1 by 4 1/4. So that's these pieces right here. And then we've got scraps or shapes for the sentiments. And I'm thrilled to say I finally have used this punch, which I'm like, oh, I'm so excited to have this punch, and I've not used it yet successfully. And then our ribbons, embellishments, so on and so forth. So those are our pieces. I'll leave them here because I know I'm going to forget when I go to make another card once we've got this one done. So these ones I don't need to have handy, but these are the layers that I'm going to need to have here. Now, let's hope that it'll screw you up when it comes to the cutting, because I've only made 1 and I made it up as I went along. So let's see if I can remember what I did. All right, we are going to, well, let's fold our paper first. Oh, thank you, Bev. I love when you guys pop in. I love it. All right. I didn't like this is how busy I was. I didn't have time to do my nails, you guys. That's some serious busy. Because yesterday I was at the market with Alicia selling her leashes. Her name is Alicia, and I call her Leashy. And so it's leashes. And she did fairly well. So anyway, we'll get into that when I start blabbing once I've got some paper cut. All right, so we folded our card bases. Oh, sorry, which way should the direction of the DSP be? DSP be. My God. I feel drunk. Okay, this way. This is, whenever I give my my directions, Trina, it's always wide by long. So if it's directional, you're going to go this wide by that long. Yeah. So 2.5 wide by 12 long. And okay, so I folded these, and I am now going to bring in my trimmer, and we're going to cut. All right. Hello, Shelly. Hi, Carmen. Welcome. All right, let's see if I can, I wrote notes as I went to make sure I kind of sort of remembered how I was doing this. All right, so we're going to take our, Gerald, out of the way. Oh my Lord. Breathe, Tamara, breathe. Okay, and I have to be done by 8 o'clock because WestJet is phoning me, and I forget when, either at 8 o'clock, 8:15, or 8:30. So I'm going to have to duck out of here and see if I can get me some air tickets. Okay, we're going to cut this at 5. We sure are. Slice it at 5. Save that piece. Then we're going to slice this at, really? Hold on, let me just measure. No peeking. Just want to make sure. Yep, we're going to measure it. Now we're going to slice it at 4. Okay, so these are our pieces. Now we've done something similar before, if you'll recall, and we actually layered them in a variety of ways like this. So there's a 5 inches long, 4 inches long, and 3 inches long. Okay. The 3 inches long goes to one side. The 5 inches long goes to the other side. This one, which is the 4 inches long. Look, where did I put my card? I literally just had it. Okay, hang on. I just want to measure it one more time, just because I'm scared. I don't need to measure it. Just believe, Tamara. Believe. All right. So I'm taking this piece, and you're putting it at the 2.5 up along the top. And I am going to slice off, really? 1 3/4. Okay, so you're going to move it over to 1 3/4, and you're going to cut it. Okay, so now you have a piece that's 1 3/4, she said confidently, by 4, and a piece that is 3/4 by 4. Okay, so these are the 4 pieces we need. This is all we've got. We've got 2.5 by 5, 1 3/4 by 4, 3/4 by 4, and 2.5 by 3. Hi, Leanna. Hi, Bernice. Hi, Janet. Hello, everybody. So these are our 4 pieces. Now, would you like me to do that again now or later? Okay, so this was our piece. All right. They're all 2.5 to start with, 2.5 wide. So they were all like this, right? 2.5, like this. We cut this at 5. We cut this one at 4, and then you're left with 3. And then this middle one is the one that we chopped just a little bit off. So it lines up at 1 3/4, and this is what we end up with. Clear as mud? Hi, Jennifer. Now, please. Now? Okay. One more time. I'm going to do it again from scratch. Take your designer paper, because I like this layout. I'm going to make a few of them. Christmas cards. All right. So 2.5 by 12, right? So get your 12-inch paper. 2.5. Turn it. Slice it at 5. This one's done. Put it away. Slice it at 4. Keep this 4 one. And what's left over, put it away. Okay, so this one we're working on. Turn it back its normal way. Slice it at 1 3/4. So it looks like this. Okay. Now I'm going to need to cut more black. So for my pieces, I'm using a black accent, obviously. And so this is just like any of our layers. They're 1/4 inch wider than the pieces we just cut. So these ones, I'm cutting off a strip that's 2 3/4, right? Because these were all 2.5. So 2 3/4. So I need one that's 5 1/4. And I need one that's 3 1/4. Okay, and now I need another strip. These ones are going to be 4 1/4. One of them is going to be 2. And one of them is going to be 1. Okay, so these are all my layers for all my designer papers. So now we assemble the pieces that we just cut. For tape. All right. Is everybody madly cutting, or have you all given up? All right, so for mine, where's my other card that I keep hiding so that there we go. So I'm actually going to use this side, and I'm going to use this side. So this is going to be one card. Okay, you want to see the final version so that you know what you're doing at this point to see what's going up and what's going down? I think you do. So this is how I'm doing mine. But I'm going to show you the cards that I've made so you know where I'm going, and then you can decide what to do with them. Okay, so we're making 2 cards. If you don't want to see the final version, look away now. Okay. So for the first card, actually, I'll show you. I'm using this piece and this piece. And for the other card, I'm using this piece and this piece. Okay. So look away if you don't want to see. Here is how I put them together. I love them. Aren't they fun? I wasn't sure that this paper would work. Do you? Okay, Tarina. Yeah, it may make sense. Like I say, I can't do what you guys do. So I wasn't loving this paper because half of the deer were cut off, and I'm not sure that this piece is going to work because it's hiding all the deer. But I stuck with it, and I made it work, and I like how it turned out. So that's what we're aiming for. So I'm going to bring in my card bases. And I'm just going to layer. So whatever pattern you have, I mean, if you don't like, how your papers are looking. So mine is going to go like this, but maybe you don't like that. You could certainly do it with the same plaid, or you can have this one flipped this way and that one that way. So you do have some creative license, and these are the other two pieces. And again, if you don't like that, which, I'm not loving how this deer has been sliced. So maybe I'll see if it's any better on this side. Oh, it is. Look, there's part of a deer. So maybe maybe I'll do that one like that. It is easy, right, Bev? And it's like from one strip of paper, you get 2 cards. And so, how many, 2.5, 2.5 and 2.5 is 5. So you can get 2.5 and 2 and 5, 10, 4 times 2. So you can get 8 cards out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper. Did you follow that math? Oh my God, that hurt. I think I pulled a muscle on that one. You can get 8 cards from one sheet of paper. So hi, Mary from Moose Jaw. Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in on your vacation. So this one, I'm going to stick with this one. I do have my my mat now, just to keep my tape a-flowing. So it's celebrations right now, you guys. Oh my gosh. The orders are coming in fast and furious, and I'm thrilled about that because I'm always paranoid that stuff is going to sell out. And this paper is one of the free celebrations items you can get. And yeah, I've been stocking up on it because I'm like, ooh, this would be great for my Stamp-A-Stack. I think this is one of the cards for my Stamp-A-Stack. Excuse me. So now I have to start stocking up and hoarding paper. All right. And I ordered for all of my fall classes up until October. So the rest of my sales for the rest of the year are going to really not be great because I've ordered for everything for months to come. But that's okay. I want to make sure that I can't stand back orders. They stress me out to no end. You know what? I'm going to see. Let's see if I can make this pattern work in a different orientation. Not sure. Well, maybe. So what I love about this card, I love this so much because I just did a little stamping here. Like I didn't do a layer. Well, you know me, I always do an embossed layer, right? No, I grabbed the snowflakes from the set. Where's my little deer set? Where are you, little peaceful deer? I grabbed my snowflakes. This set's what coordinates with the paper. And I just stamped them in the cherry cobbler. And I just love it. This is a card. And then look, I got 3 embellishments. I love it. It's very Canadian. No, I don't like that. I like this orientation, but I don't love how Mr. Deer, maybe he could hide over here. But I don't love that either. Okay, I need to get over it. All right, I'm going to tape this one down. I'm going to have to think about it. Give it some serious contemplation. Okay, just to admit you are a paper hoarder. Like, oh, damn straight, Jennifer. There's no denying it. There's no denying it. Why would I even try to deny it? Now this one, you know what? I'm trying to see. I hate to cover up these deer. Okay, I'm not going to cover him up. I'm going to put this one on the left. Look at me. Mixing it up. Okay, I'm going to tie some ribbon around this one. Okay, yeah, busy day, busy weekend. So yeah, Alicia had me at the market all day Sunday. So that was my Sunday written off. And I wanted to have all my cards for my whimsy class prepped and in the mail Friday. Well, that didn't happen. And then on Friday, I just didn't feel like it, so I didn't do it. Like, well, I started it, but it didn't seem that it was going to take that long. Oh my God, was I wrong? I did it all day Saturday. All day Saturday. And then all day Saturday. And then Sunday, I had to come home from after being in the market. And the last thing I wanted to do was assemble packages of cards, but I knew I would regret it if I had to do it today because it's Monday is my busiest day of the week. So I did stay up way past my bedtime. It was like 9:38, and I was putting the packages together. Oh, it's new, Nikki. This is a new set, yeah, from the new holiday catalog, and the coordinating punch. It's a bundle. And then there's the celebrations paper is something you can get for free with a $60 purchase. So yeah, it's a new one. Sorry, I didn't see that comment come through right away. Anyway, so yeah, today I had to get the stuff to the post office. I was all proud of myself for getting that done until 3 o'clock when I realized I missed Leanna. I missed yours. So I had to go back to the post office. I'm like, hi, me again. It was just a crazy, crazy day. And then I had to place orders. I have yet to send out an August birthday card, and it's already the 9th of August. I'm mortified. Like, I'm usually a day or two late for the beginning of the month. But anyway, so I prepped for all of my whimsy class. And let me tell you, that was no small achievement. All right, so I'm going to pop this here, and I'm going to put it up on dimensionals. Yeah, I had Jenny first thing this morning, then I had to walk the dog, and that's the time when I walk the dog, I don't rush anymore. I do go a longer way because it's summer and I can, and so I do. And that's also my time to, not meditate, but, you know, that's the time where I can decompress and think about things. I was up most of the night. My dad hasn't been very well this weekend, and I was just thinking. I had a lot of thinking to do today. So anyway, yeah, and then just life, and you know, you got to eat, and then you got to make the dinner, and yeah, just one of those days. Let's see. And I'm gonna plug my whimsy class again for local. Like if you're in Ontario, it's getting a little tight for me to mail you the stuff. So the deadline was today because I know it takes 2 weeks to get to a Lynn. If I mail it on the Monday, she gets it usually on the Friday. So you're kind of late on that one. But any locals, you can still get in on it. I have with product and without product options. So actually, thank you, Marcella. He is better today. Yeah, I think he's just on some bad meds right now, honestly. That's a whole other bottle of wine. But yeah, it's just it was a tough weekend for sure. All right, so here we've got I just punched out with my double ovally thing, whatever this is called, and I found this perfect size sentiment, which made me very, very happy because I love this stamp set. But honestly, like I love all the fonts and everything, but I don't think I've used it. It's from last year. It's carried over, and I just love the fonts, but I don't send out a lot of religious cards. And so I hadn't used, like, I love this. Oh, come let us adore him. I'm a Merry Christmas girl. And then Christmas Begins with Christ and Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Like, they're all beautiful, but they just haven't worked on my cards. And I make about a dozen that are specifically religious, and I'll send them to my friends who are, you know, religious in that regard. But anyway, I haven't had a lot of success with that stamp set until tonight. So I'm pretty excited. Gonna have to play along with the replay. Oh, got sidetracked with birthday call. Oh, well, that's nice. Happy birthday, Nikki. I hope you had a lovely day. And it's now in my calendar because I didn't have you in my calendar as an August birthday. But really, I would have missed it anyway because I haven't sent out any August birthday cards yet. So shame on me. Next year, I will try to be on time, but I hope you had a lovely day. Okay. So, oh, and Debbie Short, you're in the house here, aren't you? Do you want me to mail your dog leash to you? It's $3.50 to mail it. And because you live on the other side of the planet, it might be a good option. All right, now I'm going to just pop this up. I'm going to put a little part of a dimensional over on the side, and then I'm just going to use tape for the rest of it. And he's going to be offset just a little bit. So you know my trick. I like to put, okay, there's a fruit fly down here. I'll put the dimensional over here, and then I'll, oh, seriously. Okay, good thing I smashed him on the deer. Oh, there's a death on our show tonight. Sorry about that. I don't know why there's a fruit fly in my stamp room. Birthday cake, yay! Oh, that's fantastic. I hope you had a lovely day. All right, so there's the Merry Christmas, and then I'm going to bring in my dots. And for this one, I did the 2 different sizes. So there's a big one. And I think I'll do them here. So I did the big one in the middle and then 2 little ones. And what else? I thought there was other things that were happening. I know the girls are doing great right now. Oh, I'm so happy. Things are going good. Aside from my dad, everything else, it's been really a good weekend where I could just decompress a little bit. Got some meds tweaked, so things are looking up. All right, so there's the first card. So this is the same as this one, but I didn't want to hide that deer, so I put it to the other side. Now this one, what are we going to do with this guy? I did like the stamping. Why do you have to be there over there, little deer? Let's see if this is going to work like this. It could, but then you've got half a deer. Does that look weird? It does look weird because that's where I wanted to put the sentiment. Darn you, deer. Darn deer. That's just not Christmassy at all. So I guess we're going to have to go like this. I guess it doesn't matter if I cover up this deer, but then you just have a random leg sticking out. That's weird too. Huh. Maybe I could have no, I don't know. Oh, hello, Carolyn. Yes, isn't it pretty paper? It's free with a $60 order. I need a beverage. All right, let's see if the snowflakes help. Let's get some snowflakes going on. Let's see if that'll help this poor little deer. Where the deer in the antelope play. Okay, it's totally off key, but that's okay. All right. What else? Have I run out of things to say already? That's unlike me. What else did I do? Okay, the leashes. Yeah, so Alicia, when she was 12, she started making these dog leashes. I had bought a book for Rebecca with paracord. I thought, oh, that's something like Rebecca used to be my crafty girl. So I bought her some paracord, and I said, here's like at Christmas, I bought her a book and some paracord and a clip or something just for something to do. And she never did. So one day Alicia kind of picked it up and she started playing with it. And so when she was 12, she started up this little business of making dog leashes and selling them. And she made some profit. Of course, Mom was the bankrolling the idea. And so I put up, are those the matte black dots? Sure are, Nikki. You bet. I paid for all the expenses. And then being 12, of course, she's like, oh, well, Mom, no, I'll pay you back. Like at the end, like essentially she kept all the profits before she paid back the costs. And that kind of made me mad. I'm like, that's not how business works, dear. But she was 12. I'm like, whatever. So I think I finally broke even sometime, a year and a half later where I got actually, I'm not even sure if I got all my money back. But anyway, she was bored this summer and I said, well, make some more leashes again and we'll go to a market. So that's what she did. Within a week, she cracked off 60 of these leashes. And we went to the Mornville market yesterday. And it was great. It was only $10 a table. Actually, this guy, he's not going to be up there. $10 for a table because she's a youth. Well, you can't beat that deal with it. That was amazing. It was windy and cold, but yeah, we sat there for 4 hours and she sold, I think 6 there. And then I sold a bunch, a couple online to friends. And then we're up to quite a few now. I think we've sold about 16. So yeah, it's great because I make her pay her phone bill because I'm that mean mom. Not the full, I charge them $25. Are you kidding me? So I'm not that mean, but they do have to pay me $25. That was the deal. When they got a phone, I said, that's fine, but you're paying at the time, their plan was $50. And I said, you have to pay $25 of the phone bill. And if you don't like it, then give me back the phone. And so I've been doing that ever since. I charged them $25 and they always managed to come up with it. So, yeah, so she's making some money and that'll pay for the phone bill for a while. And it gives her something to do. And it's great lessons in business, right? Now we're just about to order up a Vistaprint poster. And, she made business cards, and yeah, it's a little bit of fun, right? But the thing is that it takes a lot of time for me. I seem to be running a whole nother business now because, she doesn't know, okay, well, she knows a lot about the computer, but, there's Canva and then there's the Vistaprint, and it's just faster because I've got the account and here's the template, and, so anyway, it appears that I'm now running two businesses. And then, I'm taking them to the post office to be mailed. It's just like, I'm not sure how I got suckered into this, but anyway, it's good for her. And then I'm hoping, like I say, WestJet is going to be calling me shortly. I need to get them some tickets to go see their uncle in Vancouver. And I was hoping to be able to use up a bunch of my credits, but I from what I understand, I've got all these I've got thousands of dollars in credits, you guys, from like these Maui trips that didn't happen, right? So I had 4 plane tickets to Maui. They were all canceled. So I had paid for the girls' Maui tickets, and that was like $509 US each. So I have like $510 US credit per kid. But I hear, well, no, you can't just say, okay, I'm going to use $200 of that credit. You have to use it all, and then the rest is forfeited. Like, you only get to use, like, if it's only $100, you kiss the rest goodbye. So I'm not really happy about that. But anyway, I need to talk to them to see if I can get them to book me whatever and however it works. So anyway, it really frosts my backside that I'm going to have to pay for a couple of flights when I've got thousands of dollars in flight credits sitting there. But anywho, that's what's coming up in a minute. So there we go. 7:31. Look what we've done. We did that in no time flat. And actually, I've got these ones I'm going to tape together, and I should just make another batch. I should use another paper to show versatility here. But you know how this works? I get ink all over my finger. I have these pieces cut, and then they end up in the bucket. And then I honestly never do put them together, because tomorrow night it'll be Check It Out Tuesday, and this will go in a bucket. And it'll just never happen. So I'm going to finish making this. What is wrong with this one? Honestly. Okay, I'm pushing too hard. Just don't push so hard. I don't know. There's something globbing on it. It's sticking. I just ordered. Oh, there's a big. This could be the problem. Okay, ew. Ew. So that was my weekend in a nutshell. And then, well, you saw Craig and his garlic, and yeah, it's just been a busy weekend. All right. So have you made it? Okay, have you finished your first batch there, ladies? Are you still designing? Tracy, are you crafting along with us? Are you still recovering from your BOGO sale? Tracy had a BOGO sale, and she's got every stamp set known to mankind for sale. If anybody's looking for anything in particular, message her. She might have a good deal for you. Okay, and then this one is the plaid. Okay. What else can I talk about? Gosh, I don't even know. I don't know. I do know nobody's commenting, so you're either working really hard, or you've dozed off, or I don't know what. Somebody say something. Oh, these ones. Okay, these ones are cute. All right. Oh, for heaven's sakes. There we go. Is anybody going anywhere? I was looking at the kids' school schedule, because Rebecca will be in Nate and Alicia will be in school, and nothing. So jealous of that garlic. I know, Bev, right? Did you see the one where I showed his fingers? Like, it is a clove. They're massive, and they're so potent. Like, it's just delicious, honestly. So good. All right, watching tennis. Watching intently. Okay, Carolyn. Intently, she says. All right. Okay, let's just get this tape going. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, before you know it, the summer's going to be over. Yeah, I was looking at thinking, okay, well, when could we go away? There's a bit of a break in November, and then again, I'm like, oh, no, I've got a dog that I can't leave, so we're not going anywhere anytime soon. That makes me sad. I need a vacation, man. Although I might take a girly vacation. Like Craig said, he says, you need a vacation. You know, when you can, I'll get you out of here. So I'm thinking Vegas is in my future. Yep. Oh, going to the Isle of Palm in 2 weeks. I have no idea where that is. Where is that? It sounds delicious because it's an island. It's an isle of palms and there's palm trees. Where is this? Tell me more, Hope. Sounds fabulous. Actually, just watching while I edit some pictures. Fabulous, darling. That's great. What tennis? I am tennis. Aren't we done with sports? We came off the Olympics. Yeah. Lots going on. It's been a fun couple weeks watching that on and off. Although, like I say, whenever I turned on the TV, it was always swimming, which is fine. But I'm like, they do have other sports in the Olympics, right? And I did enjoy the track. I caught some of that. I caught a half hour of gymnastics. I don't know. I didn't see any of the men's. I don't know. All the good stuff happens when I'm sleeping, I guess. All right. So these ones. Yeah, you really have to position so that with this paper so that the deer is showing the most. So, yeah. Indeed. Yep. Where's my original? I don't know which one was my original. It was the one to the right. Yeah, no, these ones are going to work over this way. Vegas has high COVID. Oh, yeah, I guess. Keep forgetting about that whole pandemic thing, right? Yeah. And I shouldn't. I know. I still wear my masks. I went into the post office today and I didn't have my mask on and I got about 3 steps in the door and I looked at the lady behind the counter and I said, I feel naked without my mask. She said, you don't have to wear a mask. I'm like, no, I know, but I am doing. She's like, oh no, I'm just letting you know you don't have to. I'm like, I know, but like really, there is still a pandemic going on. So what do? I shove my kid on a German plane and pass them through a couple of airports. But they will be very smart. They'll be wearing N95 masks. They will be super careful. Like they'll have the hand sanitizer. I'm going to have them take a change of clothes. And then when they get to Vancouver, they're going to go into the bathroom and they're going to change their clothes and put them in a white garbage bag and touch nothing until they see my brother. So that there's nothing on their clothing, and then they can wash those when they get there. And I also want them just to take a carry-on instead of packing luggage and then having it handled by 12 more people and stuff like that. So, yeah. It's not ideal, but honestly, and my mom, I think, is quite nervous about it. But I said, these girls, they need this. And I've weighed the benefits and the costs. They're double jabbed. And they need this, and the benefits really do outweigh the risks in my mind at this point for them. These girls have had a really, really hard year of disappointments and letdowns, and they need to go. They need to go be by the water, spend time with their uncle. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Diane. Beach volleyball. I know, right? It was always on beach volleyball. It's true. And swimming. I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, it's like I say, they're double vaccinated and they're young. Now that's not saying they can't carry it, to uncle's place, but there comes a point too, this is going to be going on in some sort of mutations and variants forever, and I can't have them just stop living. They just need this, honestly, you guys. They've had such a tough go of it. But yeah, we've had some really good breakthroughs in the last week with their mental health, both of them. We've got a great therapist who is young, and they like her. I like her. And I think she's going to be able to help them. And we've done some tweaking on some meds. And honestly, there's been a fairly instant change. And I'm really excited about that. There's nothing worse than seeing your loved ones suffering. It's just so hard to watch. So hard to watch. So it's been good. It's been good. Okay, now this one is just going to be flat. So yeah, I hope you guys, I might try to make one more of these using a different paper. But I just really want to get these made using these pieces. I want to see it with other papers. Tell me that this works with other papers, okay? I'm looking for validation here. Yeah. Tell me what papers you're using, because there goes a dimensional. Okay, I'm curious, man. What you playing with? All the new papers. Okay, so actually my paper share is sold out. I've had the shares filled, but I can always do more. I do have space for, if anybody's looking for ribbon, the ribbon share is $30. And that's, there's the 9 different ribbons in the new catalog, two yards of each, for $30. And the ribbon is on its way to me. And so I still have 7, I think I have 3, I'll say 2 spots left. I think I have 3, but they always short you a little bit on the roll. So I'll say I still have 2 spots left if anybody's interested in the ribbon share. It's just a great way to get a little smattering of everything at a reasonable price. So, all right, so there's those layers, and there's these. When it comes to these punches, I find I have to punch them out and then stamp them because I never get them centered properly. I end up wasting. Okay, get off my ink. Get off. Now I got red everywhere. Okay, Tracy says using the penguin DSP, trying to not cover. I know, trying not to cover the cute animals, cut them off weirdly, and getting the fussy cat one to point in the right direction. Nice, relax. I know, I feel your pain, Tracy, because of the deer, but stick with it. If I can do it, you can do it. And you can cover up the cute cut critters, and then you can have the fussy cut pieces wherever you want them to be. Right? I could do that with the deer too. I could have punched one out because there is a coordinating punch that punches this dude out and put him wherever I want. But I didn't want to. Okay, so these ones. I love that this Merry Christmas fits. I just ordered myself 3 more stamp sets today. Now this is how it works. So Diane, back me up on this one. Right? I had everything I needed and wanted from the holiday catalog. But then I had free spending. I had like $85 in free spending. Fine. So I went and I found some more stamp sets that I didn't need, but without, like, I don't want to get paper with my free stuff. That is boring. So I got a couple more stamp sets. And then, oh, look, you have a half price item. Are you even kidding me? So then I ended up getting the snowflake bundle that I didn't want because it was half price. So you can't. The struggle is real, people. I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to put this over here. Using the pattern party. Nice. Like using this or old DSP for sample cards for make sure I like the card. Bev, are you insinuating that you don't like the card? Or that there's a chance you might not? I know what you're saying. I'm not really offended. I hear what you're saying. I do. That paper is phenomenal. It's such a good deal. 48 sheets for $24. It's crazy. Okay, so that one goes there, and then this one's going to go over here. Yeah. I probably should have bought envelopes. See, that's the other thing. Then I'll look tomorrow and I'll be, oh my God, I need envelopes. Then I'll have to place another order. And this is how I earn trips. I essentially buy my way on a boat because I spend so much money. I know you do, Bev. I'm just teasing you. Snowflake is so tempting. I know, Tracy. We should just do a little tradesy, a little borrow, a little stamping library, as it were, where people can just loan out other people's stuff. I also have the Halloween stuff coming through. Like, do you remember last week you Check It Out Tuesday and I said all the things I didn't have? Yeah, I've since ordered the Halloween bundle, now the Snowflake bundle, and a couple other stamp sets that I didn't own. And now they're on their way to me. I will keep Stampin' Up! In business single-handedly. I hope they're grateful. But did you see today there was like the 54th $1 million achiever. 54 Stampin' Up! Demonstrators have had $1 million CSV or dollars, like essentially in sales. That's insane. Okay, so there. Now I've got 6 Christmas cards ready to go. Now if I could just address them and get them out the door. Okay, so those are those. 7:44. I can do one more if I live closer. I know you would, Nikki. You'd be living in my basement, girlfriend. I know. Got some money for. Oh, nice. Oh, yay, Nikki. I'm happy for you. Make the most of it. Yeah, get the most free stuff you can. Thanks, Lena. The struggle of being a demonstrator is very real. It is. You know what? The biggest struggle I have is the free stuff. You've got like $45 in free things, and you're like, ooh, I should get 3 packs of paper and a packet envelopes. No, I don't know. Okay. Should I use a current? Maybe I shouldn't do. Maybe I should do an annual. Like, it's not Christmas yet, you guys. I know. Everybody's like, oh my God, why are you doing Christmas? We're going to be sick of it, but that's how us demonstrators have to roll. We have to do the Christmas now. Now, maybe I should use the plant. Let's see if the plants will work. Let's see. Plants. Again, this is another one. It's like, I don't want to cut it. It's so pretty. Cut the damn paper, Tamara. And what would go nice with that? Like, this is the thing, I've got 2 packs of everything. It's okay. You can cut it. And if you don't like it, that's okay too. Oh, that's a nice combo. Okay, let's just, well, what's the back of this one? Oh. Well, why would they do that? That's a different orientation. Oh, huh. Well, I like this and this, so you know what? I'm going to have to make 4 more cards. Do you think I can do that in 15 minutes? 14 minutes? Probably not. Let's try it. Okay, I don't want to get this red. Let's move this over here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 2. What are my dimensions? 2.5? What are they supposed to be? I don't know. Where's my piece of paper? 2.5 wide by 12. Okay, so 2.5. For anybody who missed the cutting originally. And then this one's going to be 2.5. Finally was able to order some new stuff from the holiday catalog on the weekend. Oh, so exciting, Melanie. It's hard when you have to wait for payday and or baby bonus or whatever you need to come in. It's like, hurry up. Stuff is going to sell out. They don't understand. They don't care. All right, 5, 4. Keep the middle one. Slice it at 1 3/4. I'm going to do the same with this. 5, 4. Keep this one 1 3/4. And hopefully this will work out. Okay, so now I need layers. Ooh, what color should I do? For the layers. Oh no. Oh no. No. Now I have to stop and think. Soft suede go with that? Or is that yucky? That's boring. Now, do we need the green? Do we need the red? What do we need? Help! What colors do I need to coordinate with this? Cinnamon cider? Or is that too much of the same? Kind of want the green. You know I do. You know I do. I'm doing it. You can't stop me. I'm doing it. It's my favorite. I'm wearing it. Look, I match. I match my paper. I'm that cool. All right. I'm going to do 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Soft succulent. Oh. That was right out of left field. Oh. What do you think? The light or the dark? The dark is going to pop more. Huh. Shaded spruce. Oh my gosh, you guys, you're killing me. Oh, that's a little crazy green. Soft succulent or shaded spruce or evening evergreen. Vote now because I need to cut. Dark. Okay. Good try though, Hope. I'm going with dark. Okay, so 5 1/4 by 2 3/4. Okay. Oh, did I seriously do that at 5 1/4? Whatever. 2 3/4. Okay. I need to focus here. This needs to be 2 3/4. I totally screwed that up. Whatever. By 3 1/4. Okay. 2 by 4 1/4. All right. There's 4 1/4. By 2. And 4 1/4 by 1. Let's just do 1. Hi, Kathy. Kathy is from way the other side of the country, and we are getting together for coffee on Wednesday. I'm pretty stinking excited about that. I want to say Nova Scotia, but is that right, Kathy? It is Nova Scotia, isn't it? Tell us more while I cut paper and try not to screw this one up. 2 3/4. She is in town, and she is just outside of Mornville right now, and I was in Mornville on the weekend. So, yeah, I'm excited. Excited when we can get together, when demonstrators can get together. What am I doing? Think. So, I have to open a whole new pack. Look at this. Yes, Nova Scotia, right. So, I guess that means I have to clean the bathroom, hey? Probably hasn't been cleaned in 1.5 years. Where am I at? All right, I've lost the plot completely. 1, 2, and I don't know what I've done here. This one is 2 3/4. No, what is this? This is 2. This is nothing. What have I done? Focus, Tamara. 2 of those. 2 3/4. I just need one that's 2 3/4. Well, I'm going to clean the bathroom. You can't stop me from cleaning the bathroom. I do have certain standards. Okay, my 3 1/4. All right, and then I need 4 1/4. I don't even know what I'm doing. 4 1/4 by 2. Look at me just wasting paper. 2 and 1. Kathy was my secret sister. She's a Canadian demonstrator, obviously. And we had secret sister gifting going on for those of us who earned the Maui trip but couldn't go. And she picked my name, so she got to buy me presents. So you wonder why I like her, huh? She did very well at choosing some lovely presents for me, one of which was one of my lights, and food, popcorn, and jelly beans. It was all kinds of awesome. So we get to meet in person. All right, so I'm just going to do these and see what I can come up with here. 2, 3, and 4. And yes, Marcella is in PEI. How do you know that, Kathy? What time is it? It is 7:52. Okay, I better start taping and getting my act together here. I love that this show has so many people from all over the world and all over Canada. It makes me absolutely giddy because I think when I started my first Mystery Card Monday, I mean, there was 5 people from Edmonton watching, right? So I am thrilled that there are people from all over, and I'm even more thrilled that we're all now friends. That's the best part of stamping. All the friends we make. We gotta have people to understand when we spend way too much on things that we don't use, right? Our husbands don't get it. All right. Yeah, I don't even know how to say that. Temecula, California. Yes, I know, Bev, right? And then we've got Rachel. She's from Rhode Island. And we've got Elizabeth from Australia. And we have Chris Stones from Australia. And we've got Hope from North Carolina. It makes me happy. Even though this tape is driving me insane. I need to just break out a new one. That's what I need to do. Okay, so has anybody put together a layout that works? Tracy, are you still fighting with your animals? Jan Lamoureux, are you in the house tonight? I don't think so. Jen's been ditching us. I don't know. She's been getting a life. She's not coming to our team social on Friday. We might have to have it outside again, Tracy. I think we're up to 12 people plus me, maybe? That means I'm going to have to hire my kid to bring up all the tables and chairs because my back didn't like it last week. Oh, for the love of Pete. Come on. There we go. And isn't going to be super stinking hot again on Friday? Good Lord, I don't know. It's like 33 on Saturday. Yikes. You've done 2. Yay. Success. Pronounce Temecula. Temecula. Temecula? Temecula. I don't know. Not sure, Donna? Okay. Well, I'm going to try with this. I have to make 4 more card bases. And I still have 5. Oh, you know what, though, you guys? I'm going to have to leave right at 8 o'clock because I don't know when WestJet is calling me. And I'm not missing their phone call because I had to book that phone. I had to book it last Thursday. I'm like, oh, sure, you can call me in 5 days. So I am not missing this phone call. So I have... Well, I've got both phones down here, so I guess if it rings, I can go. But if I have to go really quickly, that's why. Yeah. And then I have to run upstairs and figure out... I just want this day to be over, honestly. I mean, it's been a good day, but I'm exhausted. Exhausted. Okay, so... I think if you're struggling with this one layout, you need to do something to jazz it up, or you have to have a layer of embossed paper in behind. So that's where I'm not sure that these plants are going to work for me, but we'll see. 7:56. You know what? Maybe I should just call it right now so I can take pictures. Okay, this will work. This one will work. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so that one will work like that. And then, no, that's not it. That's this one. Like this. And then I'll do a sentiment. And then this one will be like that. Sure. Or you know what? It could even be like this. Oh, never thought of that. Haha. Ooh. Thanks, Bev. Actually, I like this one too. With... Oh, wait, what? Oh, I like that one's nice too. But okay, I like that. Could work like that. Or, you know what? That's okay. I could do this. And that with that. And then what we've got here, we've got this one. Oh, well, that just covers up everything. That's not okay. Huh. Okay. Because that doesn't, well, that could go like that. That could go like that. We have to do that. That hides so much of it, though. So you could go way over there. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to tape them down, and then I'm committed. You are going to go against the wall in a minute. Fine. All right, so... Oh, this one I was going to... This one gets popped up and some ribbon on him, so he doesn't... Oh, thanks, Lucy. Yay, Darlene. Good. Do it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to stop now. Last one to the right. You mean like that? Like that. This one I like. But I'm thinking I don't want to rush this because I'm thinking maybe I'm going to stamp something here. This one works. I'm just not sure about this. Yeah, if this one goes far over to the right, it works. So I'm gonna call it a day just because I want to get these photographed and posted so you guys can post yours before my phone call. Actually, you know what? What I'll do. I will finish these at some point tomorrow. So I'm going to photograph these ones. I'll post them. And then you can post yours underneath. These are all the same. And this one is a little different. These ones, yeah, that one I don't love. And then this one's to the left. And that one's okay. This one's up high. So I'll do the different ones here, 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 and here. This is the same as that. And this is the same as... No, Let's do this one like that. Okay, I'll take pictures of these ones and I'll post them. And then I'll finish off the other ones and I'll post them in my comments too, or I'll post them tomorrow or something. But I don't want to miss this phone call. I want to get this done. So, thanks, Kathy. I hope you got to play along. Good luck with, I know, right? Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Thanks, you guys. I'm going to call it. Thank you for hanging out with me, and pop in tomorrow for Check It Out Tuesday. Don't know what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out. All right. Thanks. See you tomorrow.